Welcome to Galaxy Stories, where every tale takes you to the farthest corners of imagination and beyond. Step into a boundless universe where each story unfolds like a new star, waiting to ignite your curiosity and wonder. From ancient mysteries to futuristic adventures, our stories will transport you to realms you've never dreamed of. So relax, let your mind wander, and join us on an unforgettable journey among the stars, where the cosmos itself becomes your canvas. If you like the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Your subscription is my biggest motivation to bring you through every galaxy story. In the skies of the planet Noxsa, the transition between day and night has never been as dramatic as it is now. The boundary between the realm of light and the abyss of twilight has begun to blur. The sky is no longer a single color, but is instead filled with intertwining patterns of light and shadow. The midday sun has suddenly grown dim, and night seems to have fallen prematurely, bringing with it a sense of unease. This phenomenon is not a brief, sudden event, but rather a deep and lasting change, as though the very foundation of the planet is quietly shaking. The young scholar of the realm of light, Elia, watches this from the observatory, her brows furrowed with doubt and anxiety. She has always believed in the cosmic laws of the realm of light, convinced that day and night are eternal opposites, their boundaries clear and unbreakable. Yet, as her gaze sweeps through the intricate light and shadow patterns, she realizes that the strange glow in the sky originates from a place she has never seen before, a mysterious void where two dimensions meet. Elia feels a sense of foreboding wash over her. This light is no natural phenomenon, but a mark of some unknown force. She immediately begins investigating, using her knowledge and instruments to analyze the event. As her research deepens, Elia discovers that this light is guiding the birth of a star. The star is located at the junction of two dimensions, and its birth is not a random event, but an unavoidable one. As news of the star's birth spreads throughout the realm of light, the elders' expressions grow more somber. The energy of this star is extraordinarily powerful, far surpassing any known celestial body. Its birth could shake the delicate balance between light and darkness, potentially altering the entire planet's operation. Elia knows that this is not just an astronomical phenomenon, but a crisis that could determine the survival of the entire civilization. She cannot help but wonder, is this the harbinger of destruction, or the hope of a new beginning? As the star is born, tensions between the realm of light and the abyss of twilight escalate. The leaders of the realm of light urgently convene a council to discuss how to respond to this unprecedented event. The elders unanimously agree that the star's birth is no accident, but rather a scheme carefully orchestrated by the forces of darkness. They believe that the star's creation will utterly disrupt the order of the realm of light, possibly plunging the world of light into eternal darkness. They propose sending an elite team to the source of the star's birth to prevent its formation and quash the crisis in its early stages. However, Carlos, the representative of the abyss of twilight, holds a radically different view. His eyes are firm, his words impassioned, as he argues that the star's birth is an opportunity not to be missed. The abyss of twilight has always coexisted with chaos and darkness, and the star's birth is a sign of the resurgence of dark forces. He believes that the opposition between light and dark has reached an irreparable point, and this star will be the beginning of a new order where darkness will free light from its oppression. Carlos suggests that the abyss of twilight should welcome the star's birth and use it as a chance to create a new world, one in which light and dark achieve true balance. As the debate rages, Elia's emotions become increasingly conflicted. She knows that the divide between the two civilizations is not a simple battle of good versus evil, but a clash of deeply rooted ideologies and beliefs. Light and dark, although seemingly opposing forces, are in reality interdependent. Elia recalls the theories she learned in her academic studies. Light and shadow should complement each other, not merely conflict. She understands that the outcome of this debate will not only change the balance of light and dark, but also the future of both civilizations. Her choice, whatever it may be, will have profound consequences on the planet's destiny. After countless debates and arguments, Elia decides to seek a crucial clue: the fountain of creation. This is a legend she discovered in ancient texts, claiming that the fountain of creation holds the secret of the intersection of the two dimensions and can reveal the truth behind the star's birth. According to the legend, the fountain of creation is the origin of the planet itself, where the two dimensions merged to form the world as it is now. If she can find the fountain, perhaps she can uncover the mystery of the star's birth and even find the key to change everything. Elia knows that this journey will be full of unknown dangers. She must face not only the treacherous forces of nature, but also her inner struggles with her beliefs and emotions. Her heart is filled with conflicting feelings, both a longing for the unknown and a fear of the potential truths she might uncover. For the future of her civilization, she resolves to lead a small team on this perilous journey. The members of the team come from different backgrounds, each with their own motives and goals. Das, a warrior from the abyss of twilight, shares a deep bond with Elia and believes that this journey is the only way to uncover the root of the conflict between the two worlds. Maria, a young scholar, is always cautious about the unknown, doubting whether the legend of the fountain of creation can truly provide answers, and fearing that the journey might lead to even greater disasters. They traverse the region where light and dark intertwine. This land is like the boundary between two worlds, at times consumed by light, at others by shadow. In some places, light blazes like fire, scorching all life in its path. The sunlight is blinding and intense, and the air seems to crackle with the sound of burning earth. Elia and her team must struggle across these searing regions, walking through the scorching sand with the scent of charred earth in the air. In other areas, darkness has swallowed all light, and the surroundings are eerily silent, as if the entire world has sunk into an endless abyss. They once lost their way in a shadow so dense it was like ink, and every member of the team felt the oppressive weight of the darkness. Each step seemed to be fraught with danger and fear of the unknown. Elia's heartbeat reverberates loudly in the depths of the shadow, and she takes deep breaths, reminding herself to stay focused. After overcoming numerous obstacles, they finally find the legendary Fountain of Creation in a hidden valley. This place lies at the intersection of the two dimensions, surrounded by ancient rocks etched with unresolved runes. The water in the fountain emits a faint light, as if stars have fallen to the ground, silently radiating a mysterious glow. As Elia stands by the fountain, gazing intently at the luminous surface, she realizes that everything she sees is not as simple as she once imagined. The runes in the water tell an ancient story, not mere patterns, but a flowing language that speaks of the planet's earliest history. Elia reaches out toward the water, feeling a strange force emanating from it. This force not only invades her body, but also her mind, connecting her thoughts with the civilizations of the past. She sees an image. The intersection of the two dimensions is not a conflict, but a profound fusion. Light and darkness in the waters of the fountain merge into a new existence. The star's birth is not the result of any force's plot, but the inevitable result of the natural laws governing the two worlds. This star is the bridge between the worlds, symbolizing the origin of life and the balance of the universe. The images in the fountain continue to flow, revealing how the ancient world underwent countless changes until the forces of the two dimensions reached an unprecedented union and harmony. Elia is filled with shock and revelation. All her questions seem to be answered in this moment. She realizes that the birth of the star is not a conspiracy, nor a simple catastrophe, but a part of the universe itself, a natural cycle. Light and darkness, life and death, order and chaos. These opposing forces are the foundation upon which life continues. Elia gently closes her eyes, feeling the power flowing from the fountain, knowing that this secret will change everything. Whether for the realm of light or the abyss of twilight, all will be reborn because of it. Standing at the edge of the fountain of creation, Elia gazes at the flowing runes in the water, her heart filled with deep shock and uncertainty. She now knows the truth behind the star's birth. It is not merely a disaster or a conspiracy, but a part of the universe's operation, a natural fusion of light and dark, order and chaos. She once believed that the conflict between these two worlds would lead to destruction. But now, she understands that this is just a manifestation of the balance of the universe. However, this does not mean that everything is over. As the star's energy continues to expand, the boundary between the two dimensions becomes increasingly blurred. The interplay of day and night no longer symbolizes balance, but becomes an uncontrollable force. Elia stands at the center of the star's birth, facing the decisive moment. The two forces collide before her, and she feels the pressure from both the realm of light and the abyss of twilight, their calls almost drowning her. If she chooses to support the realm of light and destroy the star to restore the old order, the world of light will continue to exist, and civilization will enjoy a brief moment of peace. However, this would mean destroying the bridge between the two dimensions, halting the star's birth forever. Without the balance with darkness, light would no longer coexist with dark, and would ultimately decay due to its singularity. On the other hand, if she supports the abyss of twilight and allows the star's birth to continue, the dark forces will rise, plunging the realm of light into endless darkness, bringing unprecedented danger and fear. Yet, such a choice might break the opposition between light and dark, bringing about a new world, a new existence where both forces can coexist peacefully. Elia stands at the center of this intersection, feeling her heart torn between two choices. Time seems to stand still as the energies of the two worlds clash around her. She realizes that the decision she makes will not only reshape the world, but will also define her fate and the future of her civilization. At the moment of the star's birth, Elia stood at the edge of the fountain of creation, surrounded by an extraordinary scene where light and shadow intertwined, as if the heart of the universe was beating fiercely. She could feel the clash of two powerful forces, pure, vibrant light and profound, calm darkness. This was the most significant choice of her life, and also the most difficult decision. She knew that, in this moment, she alone would determine the future of the entire star. She gently placed her hands in the fountain, feeling the forces of light and darkness intertwining at her fingertips, like two invisible currents flowing within her. Her heartbeat gradually synchronized with the pulse of the star, each breath calling for the balance of the universe. She deeply understood that only by guiding the forces of light and darkness to a harmonious convergence could this star truly come to life. Elia drew upon all her strength, fueled by the belief and power from deep within her, helping her transcend herself. She gradually guided the two opposing forces, transforming their conflict into an interwoven, harmonious whole. She felt the star's energy shifting from a vortex on the brink of collapse to a stable, life-filled energy field. The line between day and night began to blur, transforming into a continuous process of change, sometimes bright, sometimes shadowed, like shifting clouds in the starry sky, constantly flowing in a dance of light and dark. Under her guidance, the star's energy reached a perfect fusion, where the convergence of the two forces was no longer oppositional, but a state of dynamic balance and continuous change. This world was no longer solely light or darkness, but a dynamic symbiosis, brimming with infinite possibilities and hope. The fear of the future in Elia's heart had dissipated, replaced by confidence and anticipation for what lay ahead. Standing at the edge of the fountain of creation, Elia gazed at this world interwoven with light and shadow, feeling her destiny deeply intertwined with that of the star. She understood that the birth of this star symbolized the beginning of a new era, where the forces of light and darkness would jointly protect this planet and face future challenges. With a gentle smile, her eyes filled with determination and hope, she prepared to embrace everything this world would bring, be it joy or hardship, knowing that this path would ultimately lead to harmony and balance.